Is it just me, or do some of the best things in life come in threes?
The rule of thirds, Three Musketeers, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mind, body, and soul. Everywhere you look, you see threes. Steph Curry with the shot, boy. You should probably sign a hit, boy, because I have all the hits, boy. But there's one three, in my opinion, that stands out above the rest. And that, my friends, is Crash Bandicoot 3. Crash Warped is the third Crash Bandicoot game. Crash 3 originally came out in 1998 on the PS1, selling 7 million copies. And this game was set up to be different. This isn't just Crash Bandicoot. This is Crash riding a motorcycle with sunglasses, a leather jacket, and a bazooka. And you know how this works. We are here to do the impossible, the unthinkable, but also the predictable. Because what else are we to do other than complete the trilogy fully? The insane trilogy, that is. I'm not playing the PS1 1998 polygon looking at version of this game. No offense.
I'm gonna lose all my lives right now. He just killed me? Since when can the seagull kill me? Really, dog? And that water murders me? Dude, I pressed square and it didn't spin me, bro.
But nonetheless, it's time to go on a journey where I play through Crash Bandicoot 3 for the first time and attempt to 100% complete the game, which includes getting the platinum trophy, which you PlayStation lovers like myself understand. If you're an achievement hunter, I want you to comment down below, hey guys, I'm weird as frick because I play Xbox in 2026. What the frick are you doing? Will Crash Bandicoot Warped live up to the greatest Crash game ever made, Crash of the Titans for the PS2? This is real talk. This is real Josh talking right now. This is really cool. I've always wanted to play the original Crash trilogy and actually complete it. And I bought, like I said, I bought the Insane trilogy in 2020. So I bought this as of this recording 6 years ago and never played these games. That's insane. So now that we're at the end of this journey, it's freaking surreal. It's time to get her done, man. And before we get started, it might be nice to know what we're in for. Crash Warped has a total of 30 levels. 31 if you include Future Tense, which is a DLC only in the Insane Trilogy. Future Tense is the only brand new level created by Vicarious Visions, the people who made the Insane Trilogy. And as you know, in all these levels, there's gonna be some things to collect. So we're gonna need to find all 25 power crystals. We're gonna need to find all 47 gems and the 5 colored gems, as well as 31 relics, which you get for completing a time trial. And just so you know, I'm not a mother friggin' bot. I'm going for platinum time relics, Buster.
And yes, this moment has literally been 20 years in the making, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to complete the entirety of the Insane Trilogy in this video, but we're doing Warped, obviously.
Enough of this intro. It's time for Crash Bandicoot.
What the?
Crash Warp takes place right after the main secret ending of Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, where Cortex's space station is falling to the earth. It smashes into the temple, releasing a fireball spirit. Crash, Coco, and Polar are just chilling when this maniacal laughter is heard by Aku Aku, who realizes that
Uka Uka is free.
Who is Uka Uka? Uka Uka is Aku Aku. Oh my dude, I'm gonna freaking smack my head across a freaking, oh my dude. Basically, Uka Uka is Aku Aku's twin brother, evil twin brother, who would have thought? Who was released from his prison that he was in when the space station broke that random Mayan temple in the middle of a random jungle. And he's freaking peed off at Cortex that Cortex has lost all the power. So all these power cells and crystals and gems that we've been collecting to create power, to do evil things, we ran out. He took all the oil. He drilled, he fracked all day long, and Cortex ran out and wasted it. So Uka Uka is freaking triggered, and he's gonna recruit a new adversary. We don't really know who that weird blue guy is yet. Aku Aku gives us a quick fireplace story time about how he locked his brother away long ago, and now we gotta stop him because he's evil. So Aku Aku then teleports us to the Time Twister, which is gonna be a hub world for this game, and lets us know that we need to travel back in time using the Time Twister to get all the power crystals and gems before Cortex and his minions can, to stop whatever Uka Uka's plan is. You could even say it's a race against time. From what we can see, the Time Twister world is divided up into 3 sections, and we go to this first medieval looking section to level 1.
Toad Village.
Loading into this level, Cortex greets us on the screen. He's very annoyed that we're gonna try to foil his plans once again, but is fired up because now he has a floating mask companion opinion, just like us.
Let's be on the lookout for secrets. This is Crash 3. This is the penultimate ending to a trilogy.
So as you can see, it looks like all the levels in Crash Warped will take place in different time periods. That's why there's a time twister. That's why there's a blue looking weird time dude with a clock on his chest. This is a time traveling game, time traveling concept. This was in 1998 originally, bro. Before Avengers Endgame, before all this multiverse, Crash was the originator of the multiverse, mother fricker. And Toad Village is a great first level. Obviously, it's one of the easier levels in the game. There are some toads and some of Cortex's scientists dressed up as knights swinging swords that you must avoid, but other than that, pretty chill. But it starts you off in the medieval setting with a nice medieval royal music, and it's very colorful, very nice. I enjoy this level as a nice soft introductory to Crash Warped.
What are these? Is that a friggin' skill tree?
And I can't forget the return of bonus levels, which are little question mark platforms that bring you to a separate puzzle of the level that gives you an opportunity to get some extra boxes, Wampa fruit, and normally has a lot of lives too, and it doesn't count as your death, so you can do it as many times as you need to get the most bang for your buck. And you already know we've been locked in for 1, 2, 3 trilogy, baby. So Toad Village, we get that purple power crystal that we need to get, and we get the clear gem for getting all boxes in Toad Village. First try, let's get it. Level 2 is
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure is now where we find the gimmick of Crash Warped Crash 3. Also, for those who are saying, it's Crash Warped, it's not technically called Crash 3, I don't give a frick. The clock in the background has a 3 highlighted, okay? Look at it, it's in red. And that gimmick is experimenting with the equipment and vehicles that Crash has to access. And in this level, we're introduced to the diving mask in the scuba areas. For those who don't know, I'm not a big fan of water, being underwater, at least in real life. In a video game, I can tolerate it a little bit, and I must be honest, what I can't tolerate are these freaking wonky levels. I'm just not a fan of the controls. Similar to the jetpack levels in Crash 2, I don't like maneuvering down with this scuba suit. You do get a little thing later with a gun, which I lose immediately by mistake.
Take it in. What is this? What? I have like a freaking Atlantis missile launcher, dude. Did I just lose it? And now I can't get all boxes. Wow, okay, I'm gonna die on purpose.
Yeah, avoid underwater eels, avoid sharks, and get to the end. We go through these little pipes as well. It's kind of weird. And I just took my time, and we came out on top getting both the power crystal and the white clear gem for Under Pressure. We're feeling good, but this is just the early levels, so of course, we'd feel good. In Crash Warped, you'll notice the gems transfer from the villain to us, because like Uka Uka said, we need to go get all this stuff before the friggin' minions of Cortex do. You can even see the time relics there as well. We're not doing those just yet though.
Level 3. Oh, I need to be Coco. That's new.
Let's move on to level 3, which is called...
What's this called?
And yes, cute little Josh, you do need to be Coco. And just like that, we get back-to-back vehicle type levels. Remember in Crash 2 when he rode on a cute little polar bear named Polar, who we do see at the start of this game? Well, this time it's Coco riding on a cute little tiger named Purah on the Great Wall of China. Now this, my friends, is another banger soundtrack. You're gonna hear it, man. It's freaking sick. I freaking love it, and I was bopping. I enjoy this level format way more than I did the Polar levels in Crash 2. No offense to Polar, you're cool, but Purah and the Great Wall of China and Coco going nuts, bro, going insano style on these fools. I actually enjoy this format a lot, is basically what I'm saying. And you already know we get the power crystal and the clear gem.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, don't die. Oh, let's go! Friend Polar, let's go, Coco. You made a friend.
And naturally, this takes us to level 4.
Boneyard!
Where we get a surprise visit from Tiny Tiger. Tiny explains that Cortex needs Tiny to bring all of the power crystals to the Rome Coliseum. But obviously, we're getting them before Tiny is, so Tiny is getting a little triggered. But of course, Crash doesn't care, and he only listens to Uka Uka, the one true god.
Oh.
Children.
Boneyard is our first level that takes us back to the dinosaur times, prehistoric ages, where Crash Bandicoot is with the dinosaurs. Now here's the thing, I think this level's cool. I like the music. I think it's a cool set piece. Do I like running away from a Triceratops? No. Now I just want to take some time here and say normally trace levels in Crash are not that bad. Crash 1, I didn't mind the boulder levels. Crash 2, I didn't mind the bear me down levels. But I don't know what it is with Crash 3. I don't know if they made the camera even closer to Crash than it's ever been, but I struggle with some of these chase scenes, man, because they have random pots of lava, so instead of holes,
Oh my frick.
There's like lava bowls on the ground that you can't touch. And it's just so hard to predict when they're coming up. You gotta literally memorize a level. This level does go from a chase level to a normal crash level. And then even one of the side scrolling levels, like the bonus level. Also, look at these freaking scientist dudes freaking hunting us in the mud, bro. Look at this, jeez.
Whoa, what the frick? Oh my gosh, frick no.
And lucky for us, another level down, we go through the bonus, we get all boxes, getting that purple power crystal and white clear gem once again. And now we've made it to level 5.
Making waves.
And one trend you'll notice, let's think about this. The first 5 levels of Crash 3. 3 of the first 5 have been vehicle levels, which includes this one, Making Waves, which is our first like Sea-Doo level. I'm gonna call it a Coco Sea-Doo level. So you need to be Coco, she's driving a Sea-Doo, water physics, all that, kind of fun, cool atmosphere. And reflecting on these levels now, in the moment, I didn't like the controls, but these are actually kind of fun levels. And I think I've realized that I've actually liked a lot of the Coco levels in Crash 3, even though I'm sure the time trials are gonna friggin' suck. This level is bright and colorful, and your goal is to collect all the boxes by hitting the jumps and avoiding the bombs. And some of these bombs, these floating bombs in the water, move around, so it can be annoying. But where this is the first jet ski level, I don't hate it. And we get the clear gem in our first go. This time when we exit level 5, there's only one platform available, and that is the Tiny Tiger boss fight. And we already know from what he told us in his friggin' corny helmet that it's gonna be in the Roman Coliseum, baby. Tiny is triggered. We stole all those crystals, so now he must fight us to the death in the Coliseum. We teleport into the center of the Coliseum where Cortex is dressed as a Greek king or whatever the frick they have, laying down watching the arena, and Tiny is chained up on some pillars, and he breaks him off like Samson, like a friggin' beast, and is ready to take us down in front of a crowd of Cortex's mad scientist minion guys. I just want to say Tiny Tiger is literally Air Jordan, dog. He jumps off the plat. The speed of these hops, do you know how athletic you have to be to consistently jump at this height and this speed in a row? Too bad he always misses and gets his friggin' pitchfork stuck in the dirt, and that's where we spin him from behind. And then he jumps away and he sends the lions at us, bro. Yeah, the lions. I thought he was a freaking tiger, dude. Do this 3 times and Tiny is defeated. Very easy, which I mean, first boss battle. What do you expect, dude?
That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Oh!
And for beating Tiny, we get the supercharged body slam, which is part of that skill tree looking thing or moveset list that was on the pause menu. So that's our first one, which, as you guys know, allows us to break these special like iron enforced wooden crates that you can't break otherwise. Aku Aku congratulates us on the victory and tells us to go to the next time twister area. But is it just me, or does anyone else find it weird that Aku Aku calls Crash and Coco his children?
I love you.
I get he's like a magical ancient being mask spirit guy, but still. Matter of fact, who the frick even is Aku Aku? Which doctor's spirit living inside the wooden mask? What? Anyways, the second time twister area looks very Arabian. And also the villain icon of this area is a weird looking kangaroo headed thing where we can load up our next level, level 6.
Gee whiz, is that Dingo?
While loading into Gee Whiz, Uka Uka and Cortex confront us. Uka Uka's mad, and Cortex is honestly just sad that we hurt Tiny. He said that Tiny Tiger had a really good heart, so now I'm sad.
Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Gee Whiz is another medieval setting level, but this time there's brand new lab assistant wizard enemies. What's with all these freaking lab assistants, bro? We also get to try out our new body slam. I also want to say I like the bonus levels and the medieval levels because it's on the side of the castle, so it's like kind of reminiscent of Crash 1. We get through this level easily with the power crystal and the white clear gem. Me likey. Next, we have our first Arabian level.
Hang 'em high. Oh, yellow gem, first colored gem. What is it?
I gotta say the Arabian levels and the Egyptian levels are some of my favorite set pieces in Crash Bandicoot Warped, man. So iconic, so good. This level has some concepts taken from Crash Bandicoot 2 with some grading that you have to like hang from, and Crash used his hands and goes across. And there's also friggin' magic carpet lab assistants, bro. What the frick are we saying? This level also looks to have our first colored gem, which we're not actually able to get right now. Like, it's impossible. And it says it can only be accessed by finding a secret path. My first go through, I didn't find no friggin' secret paths, so I don't know what the frick they're talking about. But we did get the white gem and the power crystal. And our next level would be a vehicle level, a staple of Crash Warped called
Hog Rider.
And this is where Crash's leather jacket comes into play and him on the bike. I've seen Crash with a leather jacket before, but like I said, I've never played these games, so I didn't fully get the context, and now I do. I like the vibes of these levels, but the controls friggin' suck. The steering is trash. Like, what the frick are we doing here? You get the purple power crystal for coming first in the race, and you get the white clear gem for getting all the boxes, and you don't need to win the race, so it's all good. Next, we're gonna get one of our first Egyptian levels, baby. Let's get it. I love my Egyptians. While loading this level, we get introduced and greeted by Dingodile, who tells us that Cortex told him to bring the power crystals to him in the Ice Age and needs us to shove off and get out of his way.
Or I'll roast you.
Tomb Time is the introduction to the Egyptian levels, and it's really cool. We get to go in the pyramids. There's cool graphics on the wall that look like hieroglyphics, but they have Crash Bandicoot characters. There's traps, there's snakes, there's monkeys throwing rocks.
Oh, I like this. Oh, what's in there? Whoa, a monkey throwing rocks?
It's cool, it's classic, it's fun, a great concept for a theme. There is a hidden purple gem path that we're unable to access because we don't have that gem, so we just gotta keep going, grab the power crystal, and move along.
Missing a bunch of boxes, that's fine.
In the final level, level 10 of this second area of Crash Warped is...
Midnight Run. Oh, I need to be Coco.
Another Coco and Pura Tiger level, except it's at nighttime, so it's kind of fun. Same vibe, same music. I love these levels, man. And we get the crystal and the gem. First go. And finally, leading to our second boss battle of Crash Warped, Dingodile, baby. And Dingodile is truly a notable fan favorite, dude. Like, it's always Ripperoo and Dingodile are the most popular Crash Bandicoot villains. And I, before this game, was never familiar with Dingodile. I only knew him as a character in Crash Nitro Kart, so to get to hear his cutscenes is kind of fun. He's very Australian. And the boss battle is kind of fun too. It takes place in an icy area. There's a penguin, and these crystals drop down from out of nowhere and surround Dingodile, which allows him to do his first phase of missiles out of his freaking backpack. And then finally, he starts shooting shots from his flamethrower. Each shot from the flamethrower gets rid of some of the crystal walls until we can eventually go up and spin him, baby. Do this 3 times, and we beat the man and get our second power up, baby, the double jump.
There we go. Get frick, Dingo. Bam, you're done. Let's go, Dingo! Double jump. To jump twice as high, press X button to jump, and then press X button again at the top of the jump? No. You can double jump off of slide jump.
And now it's time to make our way to the third warp room of Crash Warped, which is themed.
Yo, China or Japan. Sorry, one of them.
Which I wish these warp room themes meant something, but like I said, they don't, because each one has a mix of the different locations. It's not like the Chinese warp room has only Pura Chinese Great Wall levels. Like, they're all different. Kind of weird. And as we load into the first level, Dynamite, we get introduced to Dr. Entropy, who I don't really like his voice, and I don't like his weird looking teeth.
I am Dr. Nefarious Troopy.
But he tells us that he's a master of time, and he's the person that created this time twister, which is a time machine, and he's gonna stop us once and for all, because he's the big dog who created this whole shebang. And then we load into Dynamite, another prehistoric level where you try to escape from a Triceratops. But here's the thing, in this dinosaur level, we meet a special friend in an egg, bro.
That's a freaking what? I'm gonna sound so stupid. He's in tag team racing, or no.
A tiny Tyrannosaurus Rex who I only knew from Crash Nitro Kart, but bro, he's in Crash Warped. I didn't even realize he's such a freaking cutie. And he gives us epic jumping abilities. There's also these weird fish enemies that literally look like Crash Bandicoot. They look like Crash Bandicoot prehistoric fish guys. And there's 2 white gems to get in this level, but we only ended up getting the power crystal, so I don't know what else you have to do in this level, but we're gonna figure it out later. Next up, we have
Deep Trouble. There's a red gem here.
Deep Trouble is another freaking water level with the scuba gear. I freaking hate these levels, and this one's even harder. It has these wind fans where you can't go in it or you die. Like, why can you not swim over some wind current? It's so freaking dumb. There's more puffer fish. It did just make these levels more harder, and they didn't need to be hard, so I don't want to talk about it. And we end up getting no freaking gems. The red gem says you need to freaking backtrack. I freaking spent freaking 40 minutes backtracking. Didn't even know what I was doing, so I got the power crystal and dipped out of that freaking level.
Wow. Okay, that works. I don't even care. Get me into this freaking level. I'm tired of this thing already. I don't even care. I didn't get no white gem or no red gem. Frig it.
Next up, we have High Time, and Dr. Entropy decides to greet us and just gives us a friggin' little threat, and whatever, who cares? You have a weird goatee, friggin' loser. And High Time is another Saudi Arabian level that is just a harder version, kind of like I was saying with that swimming level, Deep Trouble. There's more lab scientists with swords. There's more lab scientists on magic carpets. There's more lab scientists throwing fire. Everything you love about the Crash Saudi Arabian levels. We get this level's white clear gem and power crystal, but there's another freaking color gem too. Why have all of a sudden all these color gems showed up in this freaking area, dude? There's even a death route that I ended up missing because I died. So we really didn't get that much in this first run of the level, but that's expected, especially once we get to these later levels. Next up, we have another biking level, Road Crash. And as I was doing this level, I noticed a very peculiar detail.
This is cheese. Oh, that bird just hit the sign. Josh, go to the secret level on here. Oh, how do I do that? Is there a secret level on here?
Turns out that bird that smashes into an alien sign is a secret level. And chat was spamming me to take it. So we restart the level and smash into the sign, getting our first secret level of Crash Warp Hot Cocoa.
Yeah. UFO zing! What? Oh no, this is Hot Cocoa?
So vehicle level to vehicle level Hot Cocoa is, by the name, a Cocoa Sea-Doo level where there's a hot volcano. This is unlike any of the Sea-Doo levels in Crash Warped, as it's basically a big wide open water map with random little bomb and box puzzles for you to go get all the boxes in. So it actually took forever.
I can't even, I'm gonna lose all my lives right now. Oh, I'm gonna scream.
And after many tries and searching for all the boxes, we get our white clear gem and hot cocoa. There's no power crystals in the secret levels.
Beautiful.
Let's not forget, to get to that secret level, we had to leave another one. So we go back to Road Crash to get both the clear gem for all boxes and winning the race to get the power crystal. Even though the controls are jank, I can see the fun in these missions. But the race was actually stressing me out. Like, it took me a minute to beat it.
Too bad we didn't win the race for the power crystal. Oh yeah, we're locked in now. Oh yeah, they're done. Thank goodness we did it. Bang.
On to level 15.
Dude, double header.
Level 15 is approximately the halfway point of this game. So we get a little threat from Cortex.
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
This level is also the final medieval themed level we're gonna see of Warped. Seeing those familiar enemies, but new to this level are these giant lab assistant dudes who got friggin' giant chicken clubs, or like chicken leg that they're swinging. They're swinging chicken legs. We get through it no problem with the clear gem and the power crystal. The medieval levels, it's one of the first missions in the game, the easiest format by far, but I'm sad to see it go. This is one of my favorite looks and feels in time periods, I would say. And every 5 levels, it's finally time for our next boss battle against the creator and inventor of this time twister time machine itself, Dr. Entropy, and he's freaking peed off. Entropy calls us stupid and that he's gonna frig us up and take our crystals.
He just called us stupid.
This boss battle takes place somewhere in the Time Twister. It's a new area we haven't seen before. For being the master of time, it's a pretty easy boss fight. There's basically opposite sides of this arena, and Entropy uses like sound wave type lasers to trick us, as well as homing missiles, and he'll eventually get tuckered out, which is when we can finally jump across and hit him.
Okay. What? I really bounced off him, bro?
And you do this 3 times, just like most of the boss battles in this game. My only wish is that it was a little bit harder. It's a little anticlimactic, bro. This is the guy that we were introduced with at the start of the game. Blue face, looking scary dude. He was supposed to be all epic, and he's just like the 3rd boss, and he goes down pretty easily. Still an iconic character who, you know, would be the face of the time trials in a lot of the Crash kart racing games.
Oh my dude, that was close. I almost sold. Destruction Derby type of game? I like that. What is this? Death Tornado Spin.
For beating Entropy, we get the Death Tornado Spin, which is like a long, extra long super spin that Crash can do, and it also allows him to float and glide, so we can use a spin to float or glide across gaps.
What? This is legendary.
Cortex and Uka Uka confront us and are extremely angry with us, which makes sense because now they have no one to maintain the time twister, and who knows what could happen. This is a very interesting plot point, which will never come up again because everything's fine. So they could have done something kind of cool here with like the time twister thing not working. But you guys know Crash, he doesn't give a flying frick. So we head on to the 4th warp room, which is Egyptian themed. And our first level, wouldn't you know, is
Sphinxinator.
Another tomb or Egyptian level. These levels are freaking sweet, man. Love the aesthetics. And this time there's the addition of mummy enemies who are in their little coffins and they're trying to friggin' scoop us up for some reason.
Sleep darts.
I also just realized too, the mad scientist with flamethrowers in an Egyptian tomb is crazy. We get the power crystal and we miss 4 boxes, which believe it or not, we're literally at the start of the level if you just go backwards, but I didn't know that. But it's fine. Power crystal's all we need for now.
I have 5 lives, dude. I'm selling so hard. No, there's too many monkeys. Every single one for fruit. Oh, I missed 4 boxes, mother.
Next, level 17.
Bye-bye blimps, a flying level, bro.
Bye Bye Blimps is a vehicle level where Crash is in a plane, and his main goal is to shoot down 7 blimps. I don't know why he has to shoot down Cortex blimps or where Cortex got these blimps or what they're for, but we're gonna shoot them down. And there's some boxes on balloons that are floating. If you shoot all those, you get the clear gem, and for getting all the blimps, you get the power crystal. I can see this being a friggin' sick level for me as a kid. Now level 18, another vehicle level.
Tell no tales, tell no lies.
And before we can enter, we get interrupted by this warp room's boss, what I fully forgot. It's freaking Engine, baby. My friggin' dog, my man.
What happened to bro's eye and head?
Anyway, on to the Coco Sea-Doo level. I like the sunshine in these levels. I like the water. I like the friggin' music. And the controls can be kind of fun after you get the hang of it. We unfortunately don't get all the boxes, and I just get the power crystal.
I got the crystal, that's all that matters. Right?
Next up, level 19.
Future Frenzy.
Future Frenzy is our introduction to the futuristic levels. Big metropolis city, big neon lights, set in the far future. Similar to the castle levels in Crash 1 and space station levels in Crash 2, the futuristic theme levels are meant to be some of the harder levels in Crash Warped. They definitely up the ante. You have like laser beams, you have UFO lab assistants and friggin' spaceships, you have weird floating robots. We would run through this level and get ourselves another power crystal.
Yeah, these levels for the time stuff. I mean, I thought the piston away stuff was hard and I got it done, so. Wow, 78 of 133, not even close!
The final level in Warp Room 4 is called
Tomb Waiter.
Tomb Waiter gives us that sneaky Egyptian vibe again, but it throws in some weird water physics, dude. I don't even know if you call it water physics. It's more like water puzzles. I'm not a fan. We gotta spin these knobs to open doors, and the water level is gonna rise and fall. When the water rises, Crash will die if he falls in it. Not even Aku Aku can save you. There's also 2 white gems in this level, one for getting out boxes, which we will get, and one for getting a death route, which we didn't end up achieving this time around. We did die, so, you know, it was first time experiencing the level. What can you do? We also get the power crystal and the white clear gem. I said I like the Egyptian levels. I like them all except for Tomb Waiter. And I just realized now it's called Tomb Waiter because he's wading in water. I just got that right now.
Oh, is it engine time already?
And just like that, it's time to take on Engine, who is my dog, who's my favorite homie G.
You want to go a few rounds?
And guess what? He also has the greatest boss fight out of the original Crash trilogy. I don't even care what anyone says. You can't talk back about Engine, bro. This is an epic fight. We play as Coco in a spaceship, and Engine has a big spaceship drone thing, a flying mech. We gotta shoot these parts down. It's not too complicated, honestly, but it's fun. And then, just when you think you beat Engine, he comes back with his spaceship new mech form. So he went from mech to spaceship mech, but then we get some help from Pura, who attaches on and gives us like a huge gun upgrade and a crazy scary looking cat-faced spaceship. Most epic moment in the original trilogy. Well, at least one of the funnest moments for sure.
What the frick? Oh, he dipped. He dipped. Pura? What? Oh, what? He gets a mech suit too? That's unfair.
And for beating Engine, we unlock the most unexpected skill of this entire game, the Fruit Bazooka.
Fruit Bazooka? What the fricka? To fire fruit at a... What? You didn't let me read it.
After beating Engine, we get another sob story from Cortex.
Oh, my aching head.
I do feel bad for my boy Engine, but this now means we can head on to Warp Room 5, which is a futuristic looking warp room. But something's off here. There's no way that this game only has 25 levels. But anyway, we'll go into our first level of Warp Room 5.
21.
Gone Tomorrow, which is another level set in the futuristic realm. Neon City. And one thing I noticed in my playthrough of this level specifically, I'm not as much of a fan as a super spin as you think. It's very easy to trigger and it slows you down and makes you do a bunch of spins. And sometimes I just don't want to be doing that. Like sometimes I want to do one spin, but I do like two by mistake and then I do a full-on tornado death spin. So it can be a little bit hard to control it. You got to be more careful by really only tapping square when you want one spin. Also, this level introduces big missile launching robots that are kind of sick looking. They just shoot missiles and then you go spin them away after they reveal a target underneath them. Kind of cool though. But yes, these levels are getting harder. A lot more UFO scientists. The game is starting to test the skills we've built up over the past 4 warp rooms.
No, this is gonna be hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I can officially say that these levels are now insane.
We just make our way through the level with the power crystal. No clear gem, man. I don't even think we can get it. There's probably a special path right now. First run through, okay? Level 22 is called
Orange Asphalt.
Orange Asphalt is the final motorbiking crash level that takes place during a sunset. That's why it's called Orange Asphalt. And bro, they upped the ante. There's tighter turns. The police cars, they go back and forth sideways between the entire like length of the road. What kind of freaking cop just goes forward and back? Like, oh my, it's freaking dumb. And I hate the cars so many times when I first go.
What the frig? I'm gonna scream. That's kind of lame.
Just like all the bike levels, you got to get a clear gem with all boxes, and you got to win the race with the power crystal. Because I was so frustrated and annoyed, I was just trying to win the race and get the power crystal. That's all I wanted to do, which took me longer than I wanted. Next up, we have our final Arabian level, Flaming Passion. Just like the name says, there's a lot more guys throwing fire. That's what makes this level hard. And this level has a colored gem that we're able to obtain for completing the death route, which up to this point, I failed. I haven't been able to even make it to a death route without dying. But finally, after almost the entire game, we get our first death route of my run, man. And it came in Flaming Passion. This allows us to get the green colored gem and that power crystal.
Oh yeah, first death route of the night. Is this a, ooh, not a scratch, give it time trophy? Really? Okay, little metal checkpoint is crazy. I'm in it now. Okay. Yes! That's our first colored gem of Crash 3. We got a freaking green gem though. Come on, man. You gotta freaking respect that.
Next up, we have
Mad Bombers. This should be easy.
And before we can start Mad Bombers, Uka Uka comes on with his big juicy lips and warns us that the main enemy is Uka Uka, not Cortex. Don't know why he needed to tell us that, but he's not wrong. I understand. Shout out to the man. Level 24, Kobe Bryant, Mad Bombers is a plane level where we take down bombers, bomber planes, 5 planes. All the boxes gives you a clear gem. All the planes give you a power crystal. Simple level. Fun little change up in vehicle levels. I don't mind it, but we want to get through to level 25, baby. Level 25, Bug Light, and I can officially tell you, I can officially say, Bug Light is my favorite level in this game. Do you want to know why? It utilizes my favorite mechanic. If you know these Crash videos, you know I love the whole light mechanic. So it uses fireflies, and they run out of time, so you got to keep moving along the level, collecting the fireflies so that you can see in the dark. And this time we do that in the tomb or in a pyramid area. So it's kind of spoopy Egyptian, and you got to maintain the firefly light. I love it, man. I don't know why. Even watching it back, I'm like, my favorite level in the game is this one. We don't quite get enough for the clear gem. We missed like 2 boxes in the bonus level, which was actually pretty hard. So we just decided to skip it. But we get our 25th power crystal.
I feel like I'm getting faked out. There's no way the game's over.
You and I both know what comes next. There's only one thing to do, and that is battle Neo Cortex and his mask partner, Uka Uka. As we load in, Cortex does his usual laughing spiel and reminds us that thank you once again for bringing him the crystals, and all he has to do is take them from us. That is one thing about Crash and Coco. They basically do all of Cortex's bidding and then bring him the stuff he needs, but then just defeat him anyway in the end. And that's what we're gonna do here. But listen and look at this boss entrance.
Lawrence Delivery Boy, now that you have gathered all the crystals,
Yeah.
all we have to do is take on
Yeah, we always do that. Crash is dumb, kind of. Oh, Uka!
for the last time.
Uka Uka.
The crystals to me.
Oh, it's crazy. Oh, this is crazy. Aku Aku, this boss battle is insane. Aku Aku and Uka Uka are having a face off. I love this.
I love the music. I love the vibes. I love the set piece, man. Don't you love when Josh Sauce says set piece? But bro, look at the room. Uka Uka and Aku Aku battling two twin brothers to the death, man. This is freaking sick. Is the boss fight hard? No. No, it's not. But the way Uka Uka slaps himself on Cortex's face and talks, the way Uka Uka and Aku Aku fight, it's epic. Basically, you dodge Neo Cortex's ball lasers. He throws a couple mines, dodge the mines. Then his force field runs out where you can hit him off his hoverboard and then hit him into the center hole. I don't know what's in that hole. We gotta hit Cortex in there 3 times to win. Favorite boss battle of this entire game, purely based on vibes alone. I'm not talking mechanics or like gameplay, just purely music, vibes, the look and feel. It feels epic.
Yes, yes, yes. Get in, get in, get in, get in. No other way. Get in there. Holy shoot, we got him. Cortex incarcerated. Oh, with speed shoes. Oh, yeah. Oh, my dude, that was it?
Defeated again. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
Now with Cortex and Uka Uka defeated, we have officially beat the main initial story of Crash Bandicoot Warp. But Uka Uka reminds us that
Steal the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Dude, it's crazy that I'm only 47% done.
now going through the story and beating a game is one thing, but in Warped, we need to collect all the gems, all the power crystals, there's colored gems, and now we even have to get relics to unlock more secret levels. Yeah, there's more secret levels that we haven't even touched yet. So if you're like me, you're probably also suspicious on why there's only 25 levels in Crash Bandicoot Warped. I was also confused and I felt a little bit incomplete. We knew about the Hot Cocoa secret level in Hog Ride, but I feel like there's more. As I was trying to go for all the clear gems in the game, when entering a level I've already completed, we get this cutscene from Aku Aku.
And I got 1 colored gem. So we cooked the main story, but we didn't necessarily cook on the completion aspect of the game, which is very important for us to do. Isn't that right, Kitty? Yeah, it's very important. Extremely important, actually, I would say. Would you say? Or no? Okay, Boneyard!
Crash, Coco. If you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the 2nd time.
Basically hinting to us that we should probably complete some time trials. But why? Me being the dummy I was, ignored this Aku Aku message and kept trying to get some gems until we eventually got to one of the first color gems that I didn't have. The yellow colored gem in High Time, you're unable to get unless you access a secret path. I was confused as frick, and after 25 minutes of searching, I found what I was looking for.
What? Where's the secret route at? I forgot you actually need to get relics. Wait, really? I need to get relics? Warp from 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh!
It literally was in the center of this mother freaking room this whole freaking time, literally screaming at me with a freaking yellow light. There is a Warp Room 6 in Crash Warped with 5 more special levels, including the secret entrance or alternative route for the High Time yellow gem. We also get one of the greatest revelations in Crash Bandicoot history, and if you look at the background, all of Cortex's mad scientist henchmen are literally robots. They're cyborgs. He's building them and shipping them out. Unlike Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2, to access these extra 5 levels, you are required to complete time trials. You need time relics to unlock them. You don't need any specific color, you just need 5 time relics. So for example, level 26, you need 5 relics, level 27, you need 10, and so on and so forth.
25 relics, okay.
So we quickly went back up top and cleared 25 time relics very quickly, just getting blues and golds to unlock these special missions.
Wow, not a gold? Oh. Oh. Wow! Oh. Ah! Ah! Wow. Oh. Okay, gold. Oh! Ooh. What? amateur hackers.
And after getting 25 time relics, we've now unlocked all 5 of the secret levels in Warp Room 6. So let's start with level 26.
Okay, Ski Crazed.
Ski Craze is, I think, our 3rd or 4th Coco Skidoo level, Sea-Doo level, whatever you want to call it. And it's a fun one. It ramps up the difficulty with more bombs for sure, but it's one of the track ones. It's not the open world one like Hot Coco. I would argue Hot Coco is way harder than this one. This one's kind of like a fun, challenging track that you go through, and it takes place during sunset with the volcano going, so it's kind of cool. Similar to Hot Coco, nice sunset scenery. And we get through it and grab that white clear gem, man. Getting our gem count up. We need all gems to face Cortex.
Holy shoot, I thought I was gonna hit that bomb. Gem.
Level 27 is finally that mother friggin' snitch entrance secret gem area to get and hang 'em high. So the yellow colored gem, we can finally get it by entering the secret way. This basically takes you to a secret path that kind of acts like a death route, gives you that kind of Skull Road music. It's kind of cool because in the original hang 'em high level, you can see the yellow gem in the distance. I just didn't notice. I think I zoomed on it earlier when we were in that level searching for it. And apparently you can jump to the left in the original run and kind of glitch to get this gem, but we did it the legit way. All relics, found the secret warp room, and got that yellow color gem. That's color gem number 2 for us.
Bop. There we go, finally, bang. Oh my goodness, bang. I gotta stop shooting guns. No guns, no violence. I'm not promoting that.
Now for level 28 of Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Area 51.
Area 51. Now this is another bike level, and it's actually my favorite biking level in this game. It's a crash bike level at nighttime, and instead of racing against mad scientist cart people, you're racing against UFO alien vessel spaceship things. And the best part about this level is your boy got a triple double. What do I mean by that? I did, and shout out to chat for telling me, I did the time trial, the white clear gem, and coming first place gem all in one freaking go. This is a legendary moment. Just watch, bro. This is the most satisfying you're gonna see in one of these videos.
Oh my dude, I rode that for a long time, bro. I was gonna get first place. Go. Step on the gas. Crash, step on the gas, Crash. Step on the gas right now. Oh! Platinum. Oh! Let's get it. That's the easiest platinum I'm gonna get, so everything else is gonna suck.
Level 29 is the secret entrance into Future Frenzy, and I just gotta say, this mission is one of the most intense backtracking segments in the entire game. I don't care what you say. So yes, we get the secret entrance, which gets us a first gem. So we run through the secret entrance, all boxes, we get a white gem. Then we still need to get all the boxes in the regular version of the mission. So we need to backtrack all the way to the beginning and backtrack all the way back. It just, these are where I get a little bit mad because then I'm sitting there for like 45 minutes in one level. And I'm pretty sure the first go around, I actually messed this up by 2 boxes. So I had to go back in and get it done. But we would not only knock out the white gem, but also the normal white clear gem in the regular entrance after getting all boxes. So we won't have to do it again, hopefully.
I don't think I see any floating boxes. Yeah, bro. Okay, yes! Yeah! Okay, I gotta stop being zesty.
And finally, level 30, which is
Rings of Power. Ooh.
It's a flying level, but it's flying through rings, kind of like Spyro. I don't really like the controls, and the rings are really tight, so you get 1 clear gem for getting all the boxes or shooting all the boxes that are hanging in balloons down, and another white gem for winning the race in first place. You gotta hit X to do a barrel roll through every single ring to get a speed boost. But you gotta gauge how much speed you're going or you're gonna miss a ring. And we get both those things done. Now that we have done all 30 base game standard levels in Crash Bandicoot Warped, we need to go do some gem garbage cleanup and get all the rest of the gems. So hopefully we can take on Uka Uka and Cortex one more time. So prepare yourselves. We're about to do a gem speed one right friggin' now. I friggin' lisps from my liner, maybe say speed one. Since we were able to get the secret yellow gem from Hang 'em High, I was kind of feeling myself with the colored gems, so I thought, why not get all 5 colored gems? We go to High Time, where we can get the purple gem for completing a death route. Reminder from Crash Bandicoot 2, in order to get a death route platform to appear, you need to make it to that point of the level or make it to the platform without dying. So if you die before the platform, you gotta reset the level. So we make it and then complete the death route. Literally, it's just a harder variation of the level. So in High Time's case, there's more people throwing fire, More nitro and more dudes with knives. Purple gem looking so pretty though.
Let's get it. Purple gem.
Holy shoot. Next, we want to get the blue colored gem or sapphire gem. You know, I'm on this color gem train, which is located in the level Tomb Waiter. And this one is also hidden behind a death root, so very similar. Except this death root I friggin' hate because if you remember, Tomb Waiter is the level with all the water that rises up and down and can kill you when it rises up. I hate it. So the death root, I'm just glad we get through it.
Oh my gosh, that was close. Yes, blue gem.
Another level that makes me want to scream, Deep Trouble. I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier in this video that Deep Trouble has a colored gem, the red colored gem, and you gotta backtrack. And it is one of the longest backtracks. It's not the longest backtrack that you have to do, but where it's in the water level, it makes it even more annoying. I don't like this, man. I hate these levels, but we do end up clearing the level. And in the meantime, we get the white clear gem that we're missing to get all boxes and the red gem. So 2 for 1.
Yes. Yes. Oh, the red gem was behind it, but that was still worth it because we just got the white and the red in the same thing. That was still worth it.
And now that red colored gem was the last colored gem we need to unlock all the secret platforms in the rest of the levels. Because remember, we got the Flaming Passion green gem a second ago.
Ooh, leave no gem unturned, please. What does that mean?
I would highly recommend that be your first goal in any of the Crash games, honestly. Once you run through the entire main game, step number 2, get all the colored gems. Step number 3, get all the white gems. So what else is there for us to do than to get the rest of the white gems? Because of the red gem, we can go all the way back to Boneyard, which unlocks a red gem path to get us a new white clear gem, baby.
I already know this is gonna be tense. Checkpoint. So I gotta remember that these speed areas, they only exist to mess you up. Are you serious? Okay, there's gonna be a bird. Yes! Yes! They didn't want to see us lock in!
Next up, we head back to Tomb Time, which has 2 white clear gems. One for taking the purple gem path, which I already had because I used it to get the time trial. And then obviously one for getting all the boxes, so you do have to go back in that path. You can do some backtracking. And I don't find this level is actually that bad, but I say that, and I actually took like probably 20 minutes on stream. I wasted so much time and wasted so many lives backtracking. I don't know what it was. I think I was just tired that day, okay? Back to Dynamite, my least favorite levels in this motherfucking game, because you have the freaking chase scenes, and they're freaking annoying, and the camera's too tight on the freaking... But anyway, I didn't have any of the gems in this level. One is the clear gem, obviously getting all boxes, and another one is for taking the yellow gem path, which is just like a more dangerous path.
Oh, I almost fell off. Oh my gosh. That one hurt, bro. Amstar Coke and I almost fell off the edge without getting the gem, dude.
Next up, we have Sphinxinator, and we too in this level don't have any gems. One gem is a clear gem getting all boxes, and the second gem is for completing the blue gem path, which I'm pretty sure is the hardest mother freaking path in the freaking game. It's basically a trap area with oil slick, which is just ice physics covered in as oil, in the entire Egyptian corridor with spikes everywhere. Freaking, I'm talking 15 sets of different monkeys throwing dung right on your head top. This took me forever and I almost game over. Like, I think I had like 4 lives remaining trying to complete this freaking blue gem path, dude.
No, I got shot in the face. I went too far and I knew it. Coco, get through there. That was the end. Right there, that was the end. And he just smacked me. No, you silly willy boo. Don't jump at the monkey. Oh my dude, let's get it. Damn.
We go back to Tell No Tales, get all boxes for its white clear gem. We get all boxes for the white clear gem and orange asphalt. We utilize the green gem path and Gone Tomorrow to get the green gem path gem and all boxes to get the white clear gem in Gone Tomorrow. We go back to Flaming Passion to get all boxes and its white clear gem. And believe it or not, I actually missed a secret level. So Hot Cocoa is not the only secret level in Crash Warp. In the level Dynamite, when you take the yellow gem path, if you die from the second pterodactyl, it takes you to a secret level, Egipus Rex.
Yeah! Getting carried away! Trophy!
I just want to say, who the frick in 1985, whenever the frick this came out, was gonna friggin' solve that, like, pattern to get to the secret level? Get a secret gem path. Take that path, die to the second pterodactyl. It's extremely specific. At least the hot cocoa one, the bird hit the sign, giving you an obvious, like, way to go. But this one, I have no idea how anyone's supposed to find that. But we find it and get its white clear gem. But it's a cute little level where you get to ride Tiny T and jump across platforms. And all we have to do is complete it to get the white gem.
Giving 102%, boy! Silver trophy!
And finally, both white gems in Bug Light, my favorite level, which one you need to give for getting all boxes. And then in this one, there is a special multicolored gem path. So we all know the colored gems unlock color gem path in other levels. Well, in Bug Light, there's a freaking rainbow path that uses every single gem. So if you don't have all the gems, there's no way you're completing it to get this white gem. It's kind of fun.
Red one.
Also, I just want to say that in the bonus level of Bug Light, I literally got lucky and I was in the pitch black dark shooting the bazooka blindly at boxes to complete it all.
Oh, we got it.
And now we have all of the white clear gems in Crash Bandicoot Warped, right? Frick no, of course not. In the Insane Trilogy version of Crash Bandicoot Warped, there is a DLC level called Future Tense. Future Tense is a special level not originally created in Naughty Dog's Crash Warped, but created by Vicarious Visions and uses the Metropolis futuristic theme of Future Frenzy and Gone Tomorrow. It's meant to be a super hard version of the level, probably one of the hardest levels in Crash Warped. It's literally level 31 for a reason, and it has 2 white clear gems. To get both gems in Future Tense, there is a death route, but it's like secret. There's like hidden backtrack areas in this level, which is kind of cool. That's how you know it wasn't made when Crash Warp was made, because they're too unique. There's even a part where you gotta shoot a metal crate with the fruit bazooka to make some other boxes appear. But you get a gem for doing the death route, and then you get a gem for getting all boxes, including all the death route boxes. So I took my time, I want to say 15-20 minutes of runtime, and finally got it done. But also, towards the end of the death route, look who the frick I found.
Oh, we got our first gem. Wait. Yo, it's friggin' Fake Crash! It's friggin' Fake Crash! Look at him shaking his booty! Frick that mug. Get shot at. Oh!
That's right, Fake Crash. Fake Crash is a doppelganger of Crash Bandicoot and a recurring character who I didn't know about and I have seen, and he only appears when you have all gems and all crystals in certain levels, so it makes sense that when I grab this gem, I freaking see him in the distance, and don't worry, I freaking shot him the frick down. I think my first interaction with Fake Crash was on Crash Nitro Kart in the Game Boy Advance, and as a kid, I was scared as frick at this guy. I don't know why. He looked so scary on the GBA version. But now we have officially collected all 25 power crystals and all 47 gems. And wouldn't you know, we're now locked out of every single mission in the game except for one in one warp room.
The level's gone. What the frick is happening? I cannot access. I can no longer access. I can't access anything. Do I have to go to the boss battle again? Or is that... Hello? Now I'm scared. This is now a horror game. Oh. Okay, I do gotta fight Cortex again.
Yes, we need to defeat Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex one more time. And Uka Uka even states that we've now brought him every single gem and every single crystal, and now he has the ultimate power. Too bad it's the exact same boss fight, which I already schooled you in, so it's gonna be just as easy to school you again, because you literally changed nothing. There's nothing different about this battle, except for the starting cutscene. And I will say, that's a little bit disappointing. It was so easy that I literally wanted to mess around.
Let's go. We're better. What if I jump in that hole? Would I die? Would I die if I jump in the hole? I feel like I would. Or is there a secret 47th gem for jumping in that hole? We're gonna resist the temptation to do it. We're just gonna go. I could go in there, and I could go in there right now. It's right there. But if I just die, I'm gonna be super duper mad. Okay, we're just gonna, you know what? I slipped!
So now when we finally defeat Cortex and Uka Uka for the second time, they fall down and it looks like they get sucked into the time twister. But you know what? I'm gonna let Aku Aku explain it.
The time twister machine could not hold itself together. We were lucky to escape.
Tiny T, he's in the house! Oh.
Give me the mask with I shall take over the world. Come on. Come on.
So yeah, the secret ending or main ending is that Cortex and Entropy got sucked back in time with Uka Uka and are now little baby children fighting over him. How nice is that? Now we have officially 100% completed every single thing in Crash Bandicoot Warp. Just kidding, mother freaking loser. Shut the frick up and sit back down. Get back on your freaking seat. I don't care what the frick you were gonna go eat or grab a snack or turn this video off. Frick you. Frick you. Sit the frick down. Don't move. I see you getting up. I see you moving around. I see you grabbing the phone. You're probably grabbing the phone right now and looking at the screen, thinking you're gonna see a picture of me, but you're not. You're not seeing Jack. You know what, dude? Just in case I was right and you actually like were cleaning and doing a chore and then grab the phone, I'm gonna make sure there's a rate sus Crash Bandicoot picture on the screen right now, so that like you went up, you literally went over, you picked up your dang phone, you double tapped on the screen, typed in your little pin just to see a freaking weird app picture, bro. Basically, I didn't know this. We actually only had 46 of 47 white clear gems, so we actually need to get all gold relics or higher, 31 gold relics or higher to get the final 47th white gem, which is actually insanity. I didn't even realize that, so we freaking do that. And then finally, we actually are 100% complete Crash Bandicoot Warp, and and just to signify that we actually are done this freaking game, we get freaking fireworks.
Oh, hello. I just got fireworks. I'm getting fireworks. Is that all I get for that?
And now that we have freaking dominated Crash Bandicoot 3 and did everything, we still didn't get the platinum trophy to pop. I know, you're probably like, holy frick, is this freaking video over? He's still to do this, to do that. Calm down, it's the game, bro. This is part of the game that we play, okay? We ball, we keep balling, you know what I mean? So there was still a few trophies I had to catch up on, and that was one for shooting a random area on a Sphinx.
What? The riddle of the Sphinx? How would I ever get that in a million years?
Shooting 5 chickens, and there was even one that I got earlier. We have to shoot one of the UFO scientists in future tense. Until finally, there was only one trophy between me and the platinum, which was 99 lives, so I had to grind, I think, Sphinxinator and load in and out of the level while reloading my save to get these 4 lives over and over and over again. Till eventually, it would be the legendary moment we would get the platinum and Crash warped, and in turn, we would have every single trophy, all platinum, and everything done in the Insane Trilogy. I'm gonna let the moment play out for you guys. I'm getting emotional.
20 years in the making. Okay, not 20 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been years in the making for the Josh YouTube channel and Platinum Trophy time. Ladies and gentlemen, Crash, do your thing, bro. Give me that. A stitch in time saves 99. Bow! The invincible Crash Bandicoot. Let me go look at that real quick. And now it's time for my personal favorite part of these videos. It's finally time to take a look at the platinum trophy list for Crash Bandicoot Warp. Starting from the bottom, we have Your Moment of Zen, Trigger Clicking Good, A Stitch in Time saves 99, Category 5, Keeping Crash Under Wraps, Warts and all, wait, warts and all. Except no substitutes. The Riddle of the Sphinx. Booyah, Grandma, booyah. Is there a problem, Granny? Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Buckle up, boys, buckle up. Giving 102%, bringing down the house. Gold trophy, leave no gem unturned. Getting character wear. UFO zing, not a scratch. Give it time, a cut above the rest. Taking the scenic route. Cortex incarcerated. Mech wrecked again. A nefarious trophy. Penta's revenge. Tiny trounced. And finally, the platinum trophy that we all like. 0.8% ultra rare. Earned in 2026. The invincible Crash Bandicoot. Not a lot of motherfuckers have this thing right here. And we even have the Crash Bandicoot Future Tense DLC trophies, which is The Future is Clear, Fruit Fighter, which are both silver. This feels pretty complete to me, right? 108%. All gems, all collected things. But do you see the relics? How it says a mix of different colors? Yeah, no. There's just something deep down in my heart that can't let me get away that easily. And that is right. It's platinum relic time. In Crash Bandicoot, a staple of these levels are time trials. So each level has a time trial where you have to complete the level as fast as you possibly can. When you do this, you get awarded a relic. Sapphire Relic is an easy time that you should be able to complete if you're a freaking bum. Gold, which is a pretty hard time, like you're pretty good at the game. You did it pretty quick. In Platinum, which means you literally perfected the level. Okay, perfection.
So as you all are aware by now, Crash Warped pretty much forces you to do time trials if you want to unlock other levels. So we've already done every single time trial in the game up to this point, but that doesn't mean we got them to platinum, time, relics. Most of them are gold, actually. So in order to truly complete everything in Warped, I went for platinum, time, relics. And here's the thing, I was going to do a stream of platinum, time, relics, but I eventually just decided to grind them off stream because I knew it was going to be tough. Crash Warped has some of the tightest times. So even though I feel like it wasn't as hard as Crash 1 or 2, the times are extremely tight and they pretty much require you to, like, I don't know. I searched up a lot of tutorials, some of the patterns, some of these time relics. I'm just going to show you. So now it's time for our platinum, time, relic overview, boys. Holy crap. Let's just get into it. And we start, even though I wasn't recording face cam for this platinum grind, I was recording my audio. So there is points where I'll splice in my in live reaction audio to get in these time relics. So like I said, we start with Under Pressure because we had already got the platinum relic in Toad Village in our first run through of time trials. And now I will say I was super nervous for Under Pressure and the water levels in general. To get the platinum time, you basically need to spin as often as you can. So pressing square, tapping X and doing the flippers with the water is too slow. So square, spin, bro, every single time. And Under Pressure I actually got kind of early. I was surprised. And also for all the parts where the ball is spinning the little electrical panel area thing, you'll know what I mean, the big sphere you enter, you have to hit those first try. You cannot let that thing loop around one cycle. You have to hit that cycle. If you're new to these videos, just know I like talking in cycles in Crash. And if you don't understand, then you weren't built to do this, okay? So if you don't know what I mean by cycle, figure it out. The Under Platinum pressure time is 103.50, and I ended up finishing with a 101, so 2 seconds faster. I was kind of feeling myself to start this off.
Oh my gosh, I'm nice. I already just got one. What?
Level 3, Orient Express. The platinum times on all of the Coco Tiger levels seem kind of insane. Like, they seem very quick. Like, this one is 18 seconds, 10 milliseconds. So if you get under 18, you're good. And I know that seems super quick, but if you hold the circle button or whatever it is to boost as Purra, every straightaway you can possibly get, you need a boost. I even missed a box in this one, and I still got it. So just friggin' boost as often as you can, bro. And try to memorize these levels if you can, because the later Tiger levels do get hard.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Let's get it.
And now we're back at Boneyard. The platinum time for Boneyard is 1 minute, 21 seconds or lower. And I mean, it's an early dinosaur level, so it's not too bad, but the chase levels start to get annoying with the lava pits. I'm telling you, when you're trying to go for platinum times and you're in lava pits, man, it's no fun.
That one's it right there. We didn't even need 3 Akus.
Back at level 5 making waves, another platinum time. This one's around 56 seconds, 23 milliseconds. Not too bad. We're flying through these and we get them, like, I would say we kind of grind for like 10 minutes and we're getting it. It does get a little tight at the end. You 100% need to use the Aku Aku to like purposely hit some bombs. Because there's no stopping, bro. Do not let go of R2. You gotta be gunning in the Sea-Doo, bro.
Oh my goodness, there we go.
The G-Wiz platinum time is 105.90, so 1 minute, 5 seconds, 90 milliseconds. The only way to really get this, you do gotta do a lot of sliding along the walls. So you can actually, the stone walls you can walk on, and if you do that, you're gonna get this time, bro. Hang 'em High is a platinum time of 43.80, so there is a big discrepancy. Like the Sapphire is like 124, then it goes 52 for the gold. But I mean, if you get triple Akus in this and you just like go as fast as you can, obviously, like without saying, it's not too bad.
Oh,
Mother friggin' hog ride with a 38-second platinum time. With all the bike ones, man, it goes without saying, you gotta get every single box and you gotta like rarely slow down. Some turns are sharper than others. Hog ride's the first bike level. It's pretty easy. If you run it and get all the boxes, you know, utilize the speed boost, you're gonna get it. I also wait and let all the cars drive ahead. So I wait like 20 to 30 seconds before even starting this time trial to avoid ramming into them.
come on, that's it. Yeah, bro. Finally. Swing. Let's get it.
Tomb Time has a platinum time of 53.90. In all of the Egyptian levels, I would say are pretty tight. Like, you have no room for mess ups in these levels. And this time pretty much requires you to get triple Aku Aku. And also, this was the level when I started doing a tip that you guys gave me, is that you gotta start like a little bit ahead of the clock and shoot it with the bazooka. That could possibly save you a second in some cases, or like half a second. And that adds up, bro, with some of these times later down the line. So, Tomb Time, it's whatever though.
Give me that mother fricker. Let's go.
Midnight Run has a platinum time of 18 seconds. What the frick is that? Like I said, Tiger level, you need a speed boost as much as possible. Like as much as possible. In this one, you do need to be pretty much perfect the entire level, dude. You pretty much gotta memorize where all the boxes are. Don't miss a box and be perfect.
Oh, we did it. We cooked.
Dynamite is one of the easier dinosaur levels with a platinum time of 1 minute 3 seconds, and I even at the end messed up and like went back one time and I still got a 101. Still the annoying chase scenes as we know, but an easy dino level.
Give me that. Oh, let's go.
Deep Trouble has a platinum time of around 1 minute 8 seconds. Similar thing, you need to spam square, spin the whole way. And Deep Trouble adds those fans that for some reason frick up Crash. But I got a 101. So even though I don't like the water levels, this one, grind it for 30 minutes and you can get it done pretty quick, man.
Is that platinum? Oh my frick.
The high time platinum time is 56 seconds. And even though people say that the Malaysian levels are friggin' easy, or sorry, Arabian, this one was not. For me, I don't know what it was, but you have to be pixel perfect in this one, in my opinion. And you need triple Akus to get 56 seconds. Next up, we have Road Crash, which is a platinum time of 1 minute 23 seconds. This level, you need to get every single box. You must get every box. And then you gotta maintain speed boost as long as you can. For example, the speed boost that has 3 time boxes right in front of it. The second you hit it, you gotta hold the controller to the right, the analog stick right, and just make a sharp turn, hit the second one, and then after the second hole, I purposely let go so I don't get in the hole or go off the road. If you do that, that's a pretty good strategy to get this time.
Oh, come on, that's good. Yes, baby.
And while we were here, I thought we might as well do Hot Cocoa, which for those who know, Hot Cocoa's time is insane. The platinum time is 19 seconds, 93 milliseconds. And remember, Hot Cocoa is like an open world level. Like it's a big pond with boxes anywhere and you can choose the order to go. So legit, not trying to be sus, the fastest I could get on my own was like 35 seconds. I legit just searched up a tutorial on the proper run in order to get this platinum relic. For me, that was the only way I was gonna get this done. There was no way I was gonna, I mean, no, honestly, if I gave it like a couple hours, might have been able to figure out an optimal route, but just to make it easy. So if you know what the route is, it's not a hard time relic, bro.
No, please. Oh my. Oh! We actually freaking got it, bro. Frick that level, dude.
We all know Double Hitter is our last medieval level with a time of 59 seconds and 40 milliseconds. It is the tightest to get between all the medieval levels, but same thing. Stick to the edge, jump on the walls. You can even go on the grass near some certain gaps. If you do this, you're gonna get the time.
Yeah, it's platinum. Oh.
Sphinxinator requires you to get a 56 second, 70 millisecond time for the platinum relic. And this one just takes practice. There's multiple points where you can speed up by like a few milliseconds. Like the first oil slick area, if you spam circle on the side near the wall and slide, ding, 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 it like speeds you through it. And it is recommended you get triple Akus. I'm not saying this one's easy. I'm just saying practice it a little bit and you're gonna be fine.
Mother trigger, is that it?
Yes, yes, frick yes, bro. That is sick. Now we have Bye Bye Blimps, and I'm telling you right now, these levels, in my opinion, are purely luck. So you need a 31 second time to get the platinum relic or below. And I'm telling you, you just gotta hope and pray you get the correct cycle. Like I tried going left first, I tried going right first, and I feel like I could have got the time going either way. It just literally all depends on the cycle, how much damage you're taking, if you're getting hit or not, if you can cut the turns early. You just gotta run it. I can't even give you any tips. I don't even know how I got this time, bro. I have no idea. Another Sea-Doo level, Tell No Tales. Long story short, get all the boxes, barely touch the brake, cut every corner, and you're gonna get this. The platinum time is 1:15:23.
Oh, wow, we actually did it.
The first future level, Future Frenzy, requires you to get a time of 1 minute 19 seconds, 62 milliseconds for the platinum. As expected, it's the first and easiest future level. When there's a blue conveyor that's pushing you backwards, slide jump over that piece. Do not sprint straight on it, bro. And also, you need triple Akus in here. And when you get triple Aku, the part where there's a fan that jumps you over all the TNT, don't take the fan, jump over it. You have triple Aku, run straight through the TNT. I had a terrible run too, like it was not that good, and I just barely get the time even after making like 2 mess ups. And when you do these levels enough, you're gonna know when you mess up, or you're gonna know like, oh, I slowed down there and I can't afford that.
That's platinum, baby. Bam! I knew it.
And now we're at my favorite level in Crash 3, Tomb Waiter. Haha, just kidding, bro. This level freaking sucks. The little water water physics are super fun and challenging in your first playthrough, and they make sense. But in a time relic, and specifically going for platinum time, you are not allowed to stop if you want platinum. I'm being serious. So you're gonna see in my run, I do things like, as the water's lowering, I'm already jumping and I'm aiming and landing on a box so I can jump up. Or if water's rising, I'm jumping on a box so I can jump up, do a jump spin until the water goes down. It's freaking insane. You have to just try it. Just know you have to not wait for the water. This was the second hardest platinum relic in my opinion. So there's one more above this that took me way longer, but this by far is one of the most challenging ones. Probably the, if not the most challenging for some people, because of the water rising up and down. It's actually freaking stupid, and I freaking don't like this freaking level at all. This is where I started to crash out. Tomb Waiter. The only saving grace in this level, in my opinion, is if you do get triple Aku, the last 2 sets of rising and lowering water will stop if you get it at a certain time. So it'll go down and it won't come back up until your triple Aku invincibility is gone.
That's it. That's platinum. That's platinum. That's platinum. That's platinum. Below 120, right? Oh! I almost gave up and played Ghost of Yote and quit on my whole day making this video. I was gonna not even make this video today. Just forgot about Aegipus Rex, which is a fun little time trial. The Platinum Relic needs you to get a 47-second time. And to do this, you gotta just hopefully you get the right cycle. You gotta run, run, run. Even if you lose Tiny T, keep going and use your slide jump and spins. It kind of just all depends on the cycles of the pterodactyls. Like, cause there's smoke puffing out of the volcanoes and there's pterodactyls. So if you get a good cycle and you can run past a few of those, you're gonna get the time. You just basically can't stop moving. Gone Tomorrow's platinum time is not terrible. There's a few jumps at the beginning where you do gotta master it. So there's like a 3 stack of 1 crates in the air. So you gotta do a double jump spin, try to get all 3 in one go, which can be hard, but if you can nail that, that's a good run. And then you'll get triple Akus at the end to take you to victory. Is that it? Oh!
For Orange Asphalt, you need to get a 1 minute 23 second or under time for the Platinum Relic. And I'm telling you, man, when you hit some of these speed boosts, you gotta hold them as long as humanly or freaking bandicootally possible, dude, because frick, this is a tight time. It's a long track. And I suggest too, there's some ramps you skip. If you have a speed boost, do not hit the ramps unless there's a box on the ramp or on the other side of it. If there's a crate, hit the ramp. If not, go right along the side of the road, like on the white line near the dirt in the road, and just cruise right by, because you need every single second of speed you get from those speed boosts.
Oh!
For Flaming Passion, you need 59 seconds, 40 milliseconds, even though it's like the last Arabian level. I do find it to be easier than High Time. I think High Time is the last one that we did. So similar strategies. There's a triple Aku section. If you did High Time, you can definitely get this one.
That's platinum right there. 51.
And we are finally down to the final 5 time trials of Crash Bandicoot Warp in the Insane Trilogy, and this requires you to get a 58-second and something millisecond time in Mad Bombers. Another stupid one. Another flying one. It's freaking dumb. I don't know what the frick the route is. I don't know where the frick you go. All I know is you just gotta experiment, go different ways, try to do big loopy turns, and you wanna try to make it so the bomber planes head towards you. So I think I went around and left and then made it so that the final plane, I went straight, then left and looped around, and the final plane came towards me. And you just gotta aim at the engines as early as possible. This literally comes down to milliseconds. So if you can get a bomber 20 milliseconds faster than your previous run, bro, it's all gonna add up. These levels are freaking weird. It's just on the cycle, dude. So don't get mad, keep your cool.
Best time by a long shot. Thank you.
And my favorite level in the game, Bug Light, requires you to get a 1 minute 14 second or faster. And this one is straightforward. You do gotta run it the entire time, but it pretty much comes down to what happens when you get to the final sliding door. So you enter the pyramid, and on your way out, there's gonna be a squishy door. If you can get past it, you'll be fine. And I think there's like a little glitch where if you have an Aku Aku and you jump or slide jump or one of those things, you jump or slide jump, as you're getting crushed, Crash will not get squished and waste a bunch of seconds. So it pretty much comes down to that. If you can get past that and do that little strat, then you're gonna get the time, because then you'll have a triple Aku right ahead.
Oh, please. Shibling! Bop, bop, bop.
Ski Craze is a little bit crazy because the gold time is like 56 seconds and the platinum time is 36 seconds. You pretty much have to run this track. It's not like Hot Cocoa where it's open little pond. You gotta run that track perfectly Do not hit the brake as best as possible. You just gotta practice this track because there's gonna be a part where you get a lot of friggin' boxes in a row. That's why the time is so short, because you get enough boxes where you run like half the level and the time doesn't even tick up. So you gotta memorize every turn, don't hit the brake, get every box, and you will get this. After watching back my Ski Craze Platinum run, I actually had fun doing the Sea-Doo time trials. Like other than Hot Cocoa, but the Sea-Doo time trials are kind of fun to do. I know it's weird, but I had fun doing them. There was a run though where I completely got fricked. I like skidooed past the portal, so I was like behind it and it didn't register for me to go in and stop the timer, which actually kind of peed me off a little bit.
What? Get in. Get in. Oh my gosh. What the frick was that, bro? Yes, baby.
And finally, the last main level of Crash Warped, Rings of Power. Need you to get a 1 minute and 1 second, 93 millisecond time. Rings of Power is definitely tight. Remember, you gotta hit X to barrel roll through the rings to go faster. And the only tip I can give you, because you have to be perfect, is you need to line up the third or second ring than the one you're going in. So like, don't line up the one that you're going in, you gotta line up the next one and the next one. You're always 1 ring ahead. And at the last second, there's like a sharp turn, and I wouldn't boost through every single one of those rings. Try to boost through like 2 of them out of the 4 and get through them all. It took me some tries. This one just comes with time. Yeah! I was a janitor back in December, then I got rich and went out. And finally, we have Future Tense, the bonus level that's only in the Insane Trilogy, so it's not in the original Crash Warped game. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. Going through the time trials wasn't that bad. I flew through a lot of them and got them done in like 1 weekend day, like 1 Saturday. But Future Tense, I put in a total of 4 hours and 45 minutes. This is on the level of Stormy Ascent. I feel like this is easier than Stormy Ascent. There's just so many variables that mess me up so many times. You need to memorize this. I'm not gonna show obviously a bunch of stuff in my 4 hours, but I'm gonna play some audio because I literally was crashing out. This platinum time is truly a pixel perfect run. You have to jump and spin jump and skip over so many sections. You need Aku's, man. No room for error. And I like Crash 3, but doing this time trial made me freaking hate Crash 3, and you're gonna freaking hear it. So I'm just gonna play me getting the platinum time in my mental breakdown. Like I just was spamming sound effects, dude. Like my brain was fried.
Yes. Diggity dog. Mother liquor. Bow, bow, bow. Brr, never touching this game again. Holy shoot. Never playing Crash 3 ever again. I'm never touching the Insane Trilogy. I'm never touching the Insane Trilogy ever again. I scared my kitty doing that.
Here's a picture of my complete Crash Warp save that I put on my community tab. If your friggin' Crash Warp screen doesn't look like this, bro, you cannot talk to me, okay? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I still love you all. You know, just get the trophy, get the platinum trophy. Like, for example, I know KO Kid of the dog, the G, he just has a platinum trophy. That's so cool. But what I'm saying is this is freaking insanity.
Made it this far in the video. Thank you. Thank you. This is crazy. This is like literally the end of a trilogy. The end of a trilogy. Literally. And quite frankly, something I've always wanted to do, and you guys gave me the motivation to do it, but I was a little bit raging after completing Future Tense, but man, it was worth it. We got it all done. Crash Bandicoot, we have dominated. We have completely completed everything in every which way. There's no way. We basically touched every angle, and Warped is definitely my favorite. Warped has iconic music, man. The levels look so good, and it brings out a lot of Crash's personality that I learned to love as a kid and still love to this day. So the fact that we're able to experience the remake is freaking sick. But unfortunately, all chapters must come to a close. I'm gonna eject the disc on my PS4 from Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and I'm gonna put it in the case, okay? Putting it in the case, you see this? It's going in the case. And it is going to sit on the shelf for the rest of eternity, knowing that we did all we could. We did all we came to do. I'm gonna put it right before the Spyro Reignited Trilogy on the PS4 shelf. Let's freaking get it. I hope to see you guys next time. I have no idea what game we're gonna do next, but if you watched this video and didn't watch the Crash 1 and 2 videos, you're tripping. Go watch those. Hope to see you on stream or next video in the comments. Wherever I see ya, I'll be seeing you later.